Hello, ladies, men, and non-binary friends. Welcome to the 7th session of Season 2 of Westerly Academy, Campaign for Palestine. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here. We are going to be playing some D&D for you today, and any and all ad revenue made from this video will be donated to Boboy, who is a gay Palestinian man living in Gaza. So that means that any donations that you send in and any ad revenue accrued on this video is going directly to him and his GoFundMe, or his Chuffed, I guess is the site that it's on. So despite the trauma of his youth, Boboy fought to build an independent life. He moved out, pursued an education, dreamt of a master's degree, and he had innovative ideas and a beautiful future ahead of him. The war brought his life back to zero. So here's some ways you can help. Boboy wants to survive. He wants to obtain his master's degree. He wants to be free to love who he loves without fear of violence from his government. Every dollar helps cover the inflated cost of food and the fees to get him across the border. So if you would like to share the link in any network, specifically LGBTQ plus allies and human rights advocate networks, or if you have contacts with organizations that help LGBTQ plus refugees, please reach out. If you can send $1 or $5 or forgo a coffee this week, it will do wonders for him. But even if you can't, by simply being here and by watching the ads for longer than 15 seconds, you are helping families in Palestine. Make sure to share this video with any of your friends who love D&D and Palestinian liberation. This is a mini campaign, so we will be having multiple sessions, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And make sure to come back, because every episode we're going to be giving to a different family or person that one of our players or I have sponsored. So thank you so much for being here. Are we ready to play some D&D? Yeah! Love that delay.
Yeah.
I had to unmute myself. I didn't want to breathe and interrupt the intro.
No, it's great. It's great. So quick little recap. Last episode, we had an incredible battle against Narthros, Akasha's bio dad, and basically just reduced him to a jawbone and a sperm donor. Took him out at the fucking knees, just absolutely destroyed this man for all he has done to Akasha and their family. And eventually, after all was said and done, Akasha, wanting to rid themselves of this burden of leadership in the Underdark and giving it to the one, the only, let me grab her art here. Where is she? Kales Dalmas of House Dress, the eldest daughter of the Dalmas family. A powerful ally that our group has gotten that may perhaps show up in a later episode. We don't know. So, at the end of said fight, when all is said and done, hanging out with friends, we are visited by the one, the only, Wylas Pearl, attempting to make a daring rescue of his dear friend.
Who did nothing.
Who did nothing.
Visited is a kind of minor word.
Yes.
He trusted.
Attempting to make a rescue of his dear friends, much too late in the battle, but providing them ample transportation for their new destination, the ruins of Lunari, which are mountainous ruins for the Moon Elves. So as we enter, our crew is fast asleep in the skies, ascending from the Underdark past sea level up into the skies on this luxurious magical skyship. We drift off to sleep. And Lexus, you have a dream. Well, I guess not quite a dream. One might call it a nightmare. You find yourself... One might call it a nightmare. You find yourself amidst complete darkness. And in the distance, you see this winged archdevil woman. A voice and a figure that you recognize. Invidia, your father's patron.
Bitch.
Evil stepmommy. And you see...
Stepmommy more. Stepmommy.
And...
Step on, mom.
But she is not... You see her sort of standing over a scene of you and your father, much younger, far before he entered this pact with her. It's another day, you know, you have each other and little else, and your father is struggling to provide what he wants for his daughter. He passes by numerous houses bigger than his, estates, clothes that he can't give you, sometimes even food that he can't give you. And this sinking feeling of guilt and shame and envy creeps within him. As you near back to your home, this sort of rundown little cottage falling apart at the seams, but for you, enough. Your father can't seem to shake this feeling, this deep, sickening envy that is crawling through him. And you see Invidia's clawed hand dig into his shoulder. We cut to a scene a few years later. You have moved out to Westerly. He has seemingly everything he has ever wanted, and he is still envious. There's something within him that wants more. The claw comes over his shoulder once again. You see the flames of that factory fire reflected in Invidia's eyes, the glee with which she sees this crumble, and the claw on your father's shoulder again. There's another moment laced within this. It's almost like it's something that your mind is preventing you from seeing, almost as if it's trying to protect you. Do you proceed, or do you awaken?
I proceed.
Okay. You peer deep into this, not quite memory, but moment in time that your mind is trying to protect you from. And you see your father being choked by this searing, hot grip of Invidia. That's not how we play the game, kitten. Maybe I should explain the rules a little slower this time. And you see on your father's chest, she carves the rules and the orders of the pact that he has violated into his chest. You see the worn scars, suggesting that this is not the first time she has taught him this lesson. And ways that he has attempted to rebel against this pact that have been met with extreme punishment. You think back, Lexus, you think back to the years since your father made this pact, how you and him had grown further apart. Not just in ideology, but physically apart as well. You remember when you were a young girl how he would hold you during thunderstorms. He showed you physical affection. And now that you know this torture that he's endured, you've sort of recontextualized the moments that he's pulled away from you. Now realizing that this was more of a wince than a scoff or a dismissal at the open wounds pressing against his clothing whenever you tried to hug him or get closer to him. How does Lexus feel as she sees this side of her father that he has deliberately kept from her?
I mean, I think definitely guilt, because she said terrible things. She said some pretty horrible things about her father.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, he is doing bad things, objectively. Like, now she's wrestling with the fact that it seems like he probably burned down his own factory to sacrifice all those souls to NVIDIA, which is worse than what she thought had happened, which is just that, you know, he was cutting costs on not providing enough safety regulations, and it was truly an accident. But I think I think she is internally glad that she saw this, because I think if she didn't see it, she would only see the man who is doing NVIDIA's bidding and not the man who is trying to resist but has been severely punished. And she is angry at NVIDIA for destroying her family and destroying the lives of so many people when she already has so much. Like, there's no reason why she should need more and more from Nexus.
Yeah.
I think, like, of course, like, she loves her dad, and it's really, really hard and heartbreaking to see him like that, and to see how he's been tortured, and she was powerless to stop it, and thought that he was just kind of being an asshole, even if that was influenced by the pack. But to see that he has been trying to avoid doing some of these terrible things, I think definitely solidifies her commitment to saving him, which was wavering a little at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah. I can hear you pretty good. If you could talk a little bit more into your mic, that would be great. You're just a tiny bit quiet.
Yeah.
But I could hear all that. Just for the future. Yeah, so you are pulled from this vision and rattled, angry, sad, this mixture, this cornucopia of complex emotions. And you gasp as you wake. Your hands are kind of shaking. And it's unclear where that vision came from. Whether it was maybe possibly something sent by your father, or maybe something NVIDIA wanted you to see, or perhaps a third party trying to just give you more information that had been withheld from you. You're not quite sure. So as you wake, you're kind of trying to figure this out, and you see Galandri is still awake, and she turns to you. Are you all right?
Yeah. Fine. Just, you know, some crazy dreams. You know, we've been through a lot. Are you okay? You're still up, and you also literally got kidnapped like less than 24 hours ago. So, are you good?
Yeah. She clocks that you're maybe keeping something from her, but does not further press you about it. She goes, yeah, I want to thank you for saving me. I guess I never properly thanked you, so thank you.
You don't have to think. I know you've done the same to me.
And she kind of shakes her head. She goes, I felt so weak and powerless. I never want to feel that way again.
From now on, we need to be careful and stay together and make sure that that can't happen again.
Roll an
But
insight.
you're not.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, but you're not weak. Narlos is weak. He had to like surprise you guys because he knows how powerful you are. You're an insane spellcaster. We would all be dead if it wasn't for you.
She kind of gives like a wry smile. Roll an insight check.
Okay, my insight's real bad.
I'll give you advantage on it because I feel like you know Galandri well enough that I will give you advantage.
Okay. 16 was the high roll.
She's angry. She's angry at herself. There's guilt undercutting this, but there's this anger that she should have known better, that she's blaming herself, and perhaps maybe even taking on more responsibility for not just her, but for Gongore and Winnie also being captured.
We're in a really crazy situation right now, and we're dealing with heinous fucking people who are underhanded and will do everything they can to stop us, to advance their own agenda. And at the end of the day, where none of us really know what we're doing. And it's not on any one of us. And you told me this before, but the world doesn't necessarily revolve entirely around you. And you can't be expected to prevent every single bad thing that could theoretically happen to any one of us.
She kind of leans back and she says, how dare you use my own words against me? Now that's underhanded.
Yeah, and you didn't expect it, see?
She kind of stares off for a second and she goes, so much happened that night. There was more I wanted to tell you. And she kind of looks like she wants to say something and shakes her head and she goes, you'll have to wait until I'm brave enough, I'm afraid.
It's not something... Please don't tell me you have a deep, dark secret with an evil parent or something who is going to try and kill us, because honestly, I would just rather know ahead of time.
Evil parents, I'm going to have to say no, but in terms of secrets, I'm sure you can figure those out in time.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that this isn't some person who you've upset or something that would cause people to come after us. Because
she smiles and she goes, well, you certainly don't have to worry about that. If there's one thing I'm good at doing, it's tying up loose ends.
Hey, remind me not to check in your dorm room for any hidden cupboards full of bodies.
She smiles and she says, you know, even after all this time that we've spent together, I realize I don't really know all that much about you. Only what you choose to share with me? I suppose I'm just as guilty.
I could say the same. Yeah. I could say the same for you.
If I may, I would like to know more of the little things about you. Like, I don't know, what's your favorite breakfast food? I know you have a violent hatred of brunch, so let's discuss strictly breakfast.
As it should be. There was a bakery near where I grew up, and they had good stuff. I would usually eat it out of the dumpster, but one time I successfully ordered one of my dad's inventions. It was like an automatic bread slicer, and successfully bartered that for a pork roll, egg, and cheese. And it was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. And even now, I'll still go back to when I'm back home. It's much further now. We live in a different area of the city. But yeah, is that intriguing, vulnerable enough for you?
She smiles and she says, I think that'll do. And she
now
says,
I get to ask you a question.
Oh, I was just going to share my favorite breakfast food. I thought we were doing that. But
yes, I was just going to ask that as well.
As long as we're sharing our favorite dishes. I love a cinnamon bun absolutely drenched in sugary frosting. Sickeningly sweet. I want the kind that seals your mouth closed when you bite into it. And then a cup of black tea, splash of milk.
Do you not drink coffee?
No, absolutely not. Please, with the amount of energy I have as it is, I would send me over the edge.
How are you like this all the time? Like zero caffeine. Like caffeine you get from tea. That's insane. Also, that breakfast has no protein in it.
Some of us
it's
are
delicious.
Born this way, darling.
Protein.
Protein. I don't need to be doing protein. I'm a spellcaster. Sugar and
takes
carbs,
it out of
darling.
you. You're like changing shapes and everything, and walking, and like walking in the woods with children. I don't know what you guys do.
Not
walking children in nature.
I don't see you walking children in nature.
Tammy Brown coming in strong.
Man. Oh my god, I'm screaming.
No, but that suits you, I think. It's demure, but yet also fun. And you're kind of like, fuck the rules. I'm having what I want for breakfast.
I'm trying to get used to the idea of someone knowing me like you do.
I think that's something that I need to work on as well. But I can't speak for myself. But you shouldn't be afraid of people getting to know you because you're awesome. You're like smart and funny and biting. And you're really kind. I didn't expect to make any, friends with people when I came to Westerly. And, not just with Feden and Akasha, who, they're not, like, from... I mean, Akasha has money, but she's not the people who my father associates with. And I had some preconceived notions of what everybody must be like who comes from those kinds of people. But you're different from that. And it's not because you had to know what it's like to be spat on in a gutter. You're just kind because you're kind. And I think that's something that's really admirable. And it reveals itself the more that I know you.
You know, despite your violent hatred of brunch, I do believe that the world would be a better place if more people vote like you. Unfortunately, that's not the way of the world.
Yeah. You know what? Spite is a really, really good motivator for me. So maybe if the world was like this, was perfect, I wouldn't be me, and I wouldn't have the drive to make it more perfect. I don't know.
I have a feeling you would find a way.
I don't think I'm going back to sleep tonight. I might go up to the deck and get some air. You would like to join me? Maybe scream into the abyss?
That sounds very nice. And she joins you. Ah! Also, for my purposes, what was it? Pork roll, egg, and cheese? What was it?
Yeah, pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Work.
Selene knows what I'm talking about.
I do know exactly what you're talking about. That is such an East Coast thing. Oh my god.
It would have like a little pepper jelly on it, probably.
Yeah.
Like some fancy, like sriracha.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I don't eat pork anymore, so I don't. I have another kind of meat on it, but I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
That honestly sounds like heaven.
Oh, New Jersey pork roll, egg, and cheese. Okay. This is that area. And I don't mean that with disdain. Yep. I mean that with I had no idea what you were talking about, and now I'm like, okay, that makes sense because I'm not from New Jersey.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yep.
Love it. Well, you said it so like
on the other side of the...
I was like, I anyway. Okay, cool.
I came up with that on the fly. I was like, fuck, what's the best thing that I've had for breakfast recently? How can I incorporate that?
I live. Okay, cool. So,
Work.
Yeah, she follows you up to the deck. There's like one or two crew members kind of minding their own business about just keeping the ship afloat. Do you end your night here just enjoying the peace of the night sky, or is there anything else you would like to say?
Yeah, I think I would like to say one more thing. I think Lexus takes a minute, but I think he says, since I don't want to be a hypocrite and probably should follow my own advice about being open. Is I gonna do it again?
What? And why would
Yeah, Lexus, for the purposes of this, Lexus prestidigitation's confetti.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh fucking hell. Okay.
That's better than what I was
Sorry,
gonna
this is
say.
such a tense moment that was undercut by that fuck ass confetti. Please continue. Oh.
Damn it, Discord.
Somebody
Oh my
clip
God.
that. No, back to my dad being tortured.
Oh.
I couldn't go back to sleep because I had like one of those dreams that maybe could also be a magical vision sent by some third party. And my dad is being physically tortured by NVIDIA every time he tries to avoid following the rules of the pact. And also she or him following her bidding probably purposefully set the factory on fire. My current theory is to get like more souls and stuff to do her evil, nefarious bidding, but it's kind of unclear. But I mean, I learned that he has tried to resist at a great physical cost to himself. So I was feeling complicated about that. But also, I mean, maybe, you're a caster, maybe you know a little about scent, visions from third parties, how true this is. And also because I feel like people who are going on this quest deserve to know what exactly is going on and what maybe we can expect of whatever man is left behind once the pact is broken.
She takes your hand and she goes, "First of all, I'm very sorry. That sounds absolutely awful."
Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of one of the better case scenarios, because I mean, how shitty would it be if he was just doing all of this because he wanted to? If he was just like, "Ooh, burning down the factory, fuck yeah!"
Lexus, your father is being tortured by an archdevil. You're allowed to be a little upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that will happen. I think I'm having a big relationship.
Understandable.
Honestly,
put it on the shelf for later, I suppose.
Yeah, I cope with, sometimes humor is the best. Sometimes humor and logic, best medicine. It could have been worse. It could have been so much worse.
I'm gonna have her roll an Arcana check. Most of her magic is dealt with the natural world. So anything of the mind or psionic or visions, divination, things like that is not really in her wheelhouse. But let's see what she rolls. Yeah, that's a 5. Plus her Arcana, which I think is like only 2 or 3. So, she's unfortunately not gonna know anything about that. But, perhaps when we get to these ruins, we can find something. Maybe, oh, what if Akasha were to take a dab hand at that? I understand they come from a long line of divination witches.
Yeah!
Perhaps that...
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. I was already planning on asking them. I just didn't want to wake them up. I also don't necessarily want to see what they've been doing with Winnie. So, I'm gonna keep willfully ignorant of that.
We'll figure this out. Together. We will.
I mean, it's not like a huge deal. I mean, my running theory is that NVIDIA sent it to me to fuck with me, because she was like, "I'm gonna torture your dad more if you dare to come against me, blah, 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 I'm so sexy, blah, 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 what, blah, blah, blah." And, if she wants to keep giving me performance reviews that I'm doing an awesome job at demolishing her evil plan, that's fine. I like that she's showing her hand.
Galandri sighs and she goes, "Gods, I admire you."
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a little manic right now, Galandri.
No, I love
I
it. I
respect
love
that.
it. Nothing ever stops you. Or nothing that I've yet to see.
Brunch.
Well,
Good stuff.
if anything, that just fires you further up, I'd say. It certainly doesn't stop you.
I hope you're right about that.
As her hand is kind of like set on the side of the ship, and she kind of like links her pinky over with yours.
I don't do anything about that.
What'd you say?
Keep
What?
my hand there. I don't do anything about that, but
Yeah.
I do keep my hand there.
Love it. Amazing. And we end the night on this very peaceful scene with Galandri and Lexus. Amazing. We wake up. We have a nice little breakfast prepared by the chef on board, who's very, very excited to serve all of you. Of course, Wylas orders some sort of like eggs Benedict with, you know, all the extra fixins and things. There's some blood for Akasha. All sorts of delicious, delicious things as we get ready for the day. So you've been on the ship for a few days at this point. You are now getting to a place where you are running out of fuel, so you guys are going to be pulling into a local town, get some supplies, ship refuels. If you guys want to, you can go around the market, but I'll just allow this for free reign for any conversations you want to have or things you want to check in on or whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna say Akasha walks out. New fit. I'm still working on it, guys. I'm so sorry. It is literal art finals for me right now, and I gotta paint a whole thing. You gotta give me. Don't give me. But she did fashion her bio dad's jaw into a crown. It's just like sitting up there. It's like a little tiara. It's bedazzled. Like she just like put like gems on it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I
Yes,
gotta say.
queen.
I love it. Amazing. Anybody else have a fit
Well,
change?
Lexus is definitely telling. Alexis is wearing the same thing, but she's definitely telling these two about the dream
Oh yeah.
that she had.
Feel free,
yeah.
whatever you want to share.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think Lexus is calling a Rose Bros meeting, and she kind of just, I'm just kind of explaining the whole thing. TLDR, plus cat. TLDR, my dad just blew up the factory, probably at NVIDIA's bidding, and is trying to resist and is being tortured. But I don't know who sent me that. Do I by any chance, did Lexus get any of like the rules that she was saying?
Give me a history check.
I was like, you broke the rules? Okay. 15 plus 4. So that's a 19 history.
19?
19.
All right. Now I gotta go with rules on the fly. Let's say that
I probably should have just
I'm trying to picture something not evil that a CEO would do. Yeah, let's say
There's
that
a very small list.
yeah.
yeah, provided paid leave for sick employees, provided compensation for expecting mothers, provided compensation for those injured. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Things I would say like those three,
He's
like
violating all the
workers'
labor
comp,
laws.
maternity leave, yeah, things like that.
PTO.
Yeah. But the things like basic workers' rights, you know.
Yeah. She's making him write his articles of incorporation to break all of the regulations that give workers' rights.
Essentially.
She's making him union bust.
Yeah.
Well, because
He's
in
not
theory,
a union
right?
buster at heart.
Well, because in theory, right, you're thinking about, like, him being motivated by envy, and that envy being seated in his lack of money and lack of funds. And it's like, okay, well, if you're an archdevil and you're attempting to get someone's soul and also inflict this amount of pain on them, optimizing what that means, where making sure you read the fine print, because the optimization of cash flow does mean you need to undercut things like workers' rights and all these things, right? If you're doing it in the evil way. But yeah, so you're seeing things like that where there are points where your father has tried to make a better life for the people at his companies, and it has been met with punishment by NVIDIA.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel totally fine about that. You guys don't gotta worry about me and my processing.
Why are your hands shaking?
I drank like a fuck ton of coffee today, dude. I didn't sleep last night. Not because of this, because I was thinking about all the amazing ways that I am going to personally kill NVIDIA for this. Yeah, I feel great. But the one lingering thing is that I believe this is true. I don't think it's just a random dream. But I just don't know who sent me this message. I think it might have been NVIDIA herself to try and like threaten me, to show me that she can hurt my dad. But it could have also been my dad, or it could be somebody who's totally new. So Akasha, as our newly knowledgeable of your divination powers, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to help me solve this little puzzle.
I can try. I mean, I just learned about all this too.
But I believe in you. And Lexus is going to give Akasha a bardic inspiration.
Oh,
okay,
very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna use the dice that you gave me for my birthday. So
it's
that also it's a D8.
That makes me feel a lot nicer about doing what I'm gonna be doing. Akasha, you're gonna take this roll with disadvantage. It is going to be an Arcana roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, go for it.
Okay, so 11, and then I rolled the D8.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled the D8. 12. 12.
Oh no. So you're gonna save that bardic.
Yeah,
because unfortunately that is a fail. But yeah, you kind of like, you're not quite sure because no one's ever really taught you this. So you kind of like press your thumbs to like Lexus's forehead and just kind of try to like suss out where the magic is coming from. You kind of like
you have a very strong grip, dude.
Yeah, you try to like feel around, you're like poke her in the eye, and like it's not like something's not clicking. Where like you feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're missing a piece of whatever you need to figure this out. But yeah, unfortunately you don't know where these visions are coming from. It's unclear.
It's jumbled. I can't tell.
It's okay. It honestly doesn't. It's honestly for my own peace of mind more than anything. I mean, I got all the relevant information. It doesn't necessarily matter who sent it or for what purpose.
What is your intuition telling you?
My intuition is telling me that it's NVIDIA trying to fuck with me.
Then it's NVIDIA trying to fuck with you.
This is why you're the divination expert.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's probably...
You're so right.
It's probably as a warning to be like, this is happening to your dad, and I will continue to hurt him if you keep going.
That fucking cunt bitch.
Jesus Christ.
That makes me so mad. Did I not say that?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see how. Honestly, it's a long live stream. We'll see how YouTube feels about it. I'm sure it's fine.
YouTube just descends and is like a disadvantage for everyone for using swears. How dare
I
you?
feel like we've said charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent on stream before.
You know,
I
you
know I
actually
have.
might be right. That was just a little stink on that one where I was like, oh, which like deserved. Fair enough. Deserved. Okay, cool. So, as you head out, or are you guys heading into the town, or are you staying on the ship while?
Do you guys want to like head into the town and just do
If
some
we're heading
shopping?
into the town, we
explore
need a
a little
buddy
bit.
system. We need to all go together.
Yeah, you guys can
Okay.
all go together.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, so this is actually a place near Galandri's home, so she kind of knows the way around. So if you want to like have her be your guide or whatever.
Yes, please. We have like little tour guides with the headphones and
Yes,
just like
yes.
click number
selfie
1
sticks.
to listen. Click number 2.
Yes, amazing. So as you head out, you're all kind of like in a group, and Gongore has decided to stay behind. He's just tells you he's just gonna get a little bit of rest, but he's gonna stay on the ship with the crew. As he has separated himself.
Fun with Wylas.
Why? What?
Have fun with Wylas, Gongore.
No, Wylas is coming with you guys.
No.
So
What is he doing?
Not my man
Is he
for the brunch boy.
Wylas is
Is he-
hanging out with you
like-
guys going, he's just looking through the shops and like, you know, peering through, see if there's anything he wants, because everything he wants Wylas gets. So he...
Can I just sneak up behind Wylas and just like just very sneaky and just whisper, "You can't board it. Your credit is declined."
I think he just laughs and he turns to you and he goes, "What the fuck?"
Damn it! I wanted to scare you.
He goes, "Darling, you're going to have to try a little bit harder than that." And he asks
I
you,
cast
turns to you.
prestidigitation, and there's this like voice that says, like a motherly voice that says, "You're cut off."
Oh! He goes, that is scary. So
Told
he
ya.
actually, he turns to you, Fadian, and he goes, "I must ask," he goes, "has Gongore spilled the beans yet?"
Figuratively or literally, because that does happen sometimes in the kitchen back home with his dad. I mean, if you hold beans in your hands, they're gonna go everywhere, especially the baked bean kinds, because those are quite tomatoey.
As you ramble, he goes, "He hasn't told you yet."
About the beans? I think if it fell from his hands, I would have been there to see it.
He rolls his eyes and he says, "I guess I thought you were all a bit closer than that."
My
Is Akasha
face kind
seeing
of
this?
falls.
Yeah, are any of us
And
over
Am
here?
I? Is Akasha seeing this?
Yeah,
Did-
you can.
did she
You
see
guys
the
are
eye
all pretty
roll?
close together.
Okay. She flicks him in the back of the head for
Ow!
that.
Wylas,
Well, I
you're
did-
not our fucking friend, man. Okay, you're our Uber driver at the moment.
Yeah.
I
think
Listen.
Stop
Akasha,
telling us
like-
cryptic telling us cryptic shit and making us feel bad about ourselves. If you want to be an asset to this team and you want us to like you or whatever, fucking tell us what Gongore is. What the hell is going on with Gongore? If it really concerns the safety of this entire group.
I push Wylas to the wall in like this fierce push of just like holding him there, and it's like, speak.
Now, I must ask because I am quite messy. This is this something that Gongore would want you to hear from me? Or is this something he would rather you hear from him? Because
Stop
I
playing
wouldn't say it's
around, you
violating.
dick.
I wouldn't say it's violating his trust if I tell you, but perhaps he might feel differently.
You keep playing around with this, we're gonna throw you overboard.
Take your fucking shit.
He kind of like, his skin, because he's a Triton, his skin, like, emits this, like, a little bit of slime, and he slithers out from under your grip. And he continues to skip along the marketplace.
I think
What's
Akasha
gonna
keeps
cast detect thoughts.
Akasha's gonna get as like close as she like can to him, kind of like like it's kind of like back when they were at the ballroom scene and she like got him on his knees. It's kind of that kind of energy from her where she's like standing by him, and she's taller than him, so she's like
Yes.
towering. And it's like when a mom is mad at their kid because their kid did something bad in the middle of in the middle of the Walmart, and the kid is absolutely in trouble, but the kid's too stupid to realize that the kid is in trouble.
I'm screaming. Yes, it's very much giving. I'm seeing this. It's very much giving that. I love it. You do detect thoughts. You cast detect
So I
thoughts.
detect all of his surface thoughts.
Yes, surface thoughts. So all you hear is, "I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know."
Oh my god.
I cast Mage Hand
You're
and
such
I just
a
like
fucking
pull his
prick.
ankle.
So you guys head around. There's, a couple local shops. There's this one shop that Galandri kind of sees, and it's an arcane cobbler. So she kind of heads in. This is like a normal place. They say hello to her. Hello, Mr. Edel. And Galandri introduces you guys to him. Tall, slender man with a one of those like mustaches that like curls upward. And like middle part kind of like greased back, and a very, very colorful patterned like vest, 2 big buttons, and then another like patterned shirt underneath, kind of a little bit tacky.
Oh god.
Very like big puffy
Gauzy.
pants, and then like pointed shoes. And he's a high elf as well. So she goes, hello, and she introduces all of you. He goes, hello, everyone, this is Mr. Edel. And he does a nice big bow. He goes, hello. He goes, the name is Edel. Gasp, Edel. And puts out his hand and shakes it to whomever is close.
Akasha shakes the hand, I guess. Oh wait, no,
Amazing.
Akasha like puts her
Fady
hand
just
out
goes-
for a kiss.
Fading just goes, Edels.
Do you know this
Yes,
guy?
yes, we get quite a lot of that in here.
No. He said to gasp. Gasp, Edels.
Amazing. You head in, there's a bunch of different, it's all shoes, so it's all arcane shoes. So there's like boots of speed, boots of flight, boots of invisibility. There's like all kinds of like really fancy shoes. As you go through there, is there anything that kind of catches your eye? Anything that you guys are looking for?
Are there any platforms?
Oh, so many in all sizes. It's
Okay.
wall-to-wall shoes.
Do they have those demonias like they're like platform boots, but they got like heart shapes on them that go all the way up and have buckles? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I
The-
know.
The ones at the hearts at the front, like by the buckles.
Yeah, the ones that are. I want those ones so bad. I think I'm gonna buy.
You see those, those are like boots of jumping, where there's like the platform's already so high and then like the little
Really
hearts.
high.
But then when you jump, there's like a little heart underneath you.
I gotta get them. Akasha immediately buys them. Like, it's not,
Amazing.
gonna be
So
more.
I will
She's
say
like,
for
"Oh my."
Akasha, money is no object. Where you are the child of Dracula, money is no object.
Yeah.
They are 500 gold pieces. But that's
Right.
like a drop in the
Right.
bucket for you. This is a place where
Right.
Galandri likes to shop. It is a very, very high-end place. But for Akasha, it's no sweat at all. You grab those boots of jumping for 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, Dracula's you know what? I mean, in actual history, Dracula, who he's based on, is a Wallachian prince, so I could say that translates over to our Dracula. Um, no one ever talks about. They just like, oh my god, he's Count Dracula. No, that's a prince. That's
Hello, thank
that is
you.
royalty.
Actually, it's Prince Dracula.
It's a Prince
Yes,
Dracula,
king.
Prince of Wallachia, Prince Dracula. Yeah, I think it would translate to this. Akasha turns to everyone else and is like, shoes on me. So she's gonna buy everyone shoes.
Oh,
I could
so
also probably get
nice. Oh my god. I
Akasha's
love
the
it.
best.
Not for Wylas.
Wait, no, yeah, not
Not for
Wylas.
Wylas.
not
No,
for
no,
Wylas.
just you guys. Just
Wylas
you guys.
is not in this.
There's-
Just you guys.
It's like shoes for you, 4 for you, Glen Coco, and none for Wireless Pearl. Bye.
Enough of Wireless Pearl. Bye. Amazing.
I go up to the cobbler and tap him on the shoulder. Excuse me, mister.
Oh, quite good, he says. Oh, that's quite good.
But that's your name, isn't it? Mister.
I go by Gasp or Mr. Edel, but that is quite whimsical, and I will, I
Okay.
approve.
Well, I just want a question. I don't want any shoes myself, but I would like to get a pair. My boyfriend is a half orc, very skilled in fighting. Would there be any shoes that would be perfect for him?
Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of fighting he's looking to do. We have plenty of boots that improve
Very
your...
melee, like great axe kind of slashing. He does a lot of that. Very talented in his fighting and strength. I want to get him a nice gift.
Let
of
me
shoes.
see. Let me see. And he kind of like goes across each of the shelves and is like trying to figure out like, oh, is it melee fighter, half orc? Ooh, we're going to need a big size for him, I imagine. Big size. Okay, let's see. And he pulls out these bright red boots of speed, which allows you to use a dash as a bonus action. And disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you if you use them to get out of range. And you see they're beautiful. They're these like red, like almost like leather type, like nice leather boots, and they have little embroidered little wings on the back of the heel, just tiny little details. Very, very cute. And they're these lace up leather boots, black laces, red boots. So yeah, that would be another 500 gold pieces. Again, I think for Akasha, that's not a huge deal.
It's like Hermes sandals.
Fadian only has 15.
Yeah.
Akasha's gonna buy it for you, girl. Don't worry.
You sure?
15 is barely enough for like a
Akasha
tip.
does
Like,
not care. Akasha
Yeah.
does not care. Like, she's gonna buy it. You looked at it, you said you wanted
Amazing.
it, it's already bought. Like, you can't take it back. No
Let's-
back, please.
I got it.
Thank you.
I got it.
No problem.
Beautiful.
Val, get down.
Thank you.
She being the naughty little lady. Is it because you're ginger? I think it's because she's ginger.
Perfect. Okay. So Akasha gets boots of your boots are technically called boots of striding and springing, Akasha, but
Yeah.
and then Fadian gets some boots of speed for Gongore.
Definitely adding. to a new
Anybody
set.
else?
Lexus would like to see if there are maybe any boots that allow you to do Misty Step. If that's
Oh,
something
he goes-
that is feasible.
Oh, he goes, step right up, step right up. We have plenty. We have all you see, this is probably like his most popular boot that he sells. They're all different colors, all different shapes, all different styles. You can literally probably like design whatever shoe you want surrounding like the fact that it does Misty Step.
Okay, I turn to Galandra and I'm like, "Do you want to pick for me?" You know,
That's
you're
so
familiar
cute.
with this place.
she asks you, she goes, I suppose this is time for another good question. What's your favorite color?
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of macabre, but black. It goes with everything.
Well,
It's utilitarian.
You'll find no objection from me at a love for the color black. In fact, I think we'll have a large array of things to choose from. She gets you a tall black boot with bright red laces, and there is it's like a little bit of red and white like flames on the bottom. They just look like really cool. Yeah, so those are the boots she picks out for you. And you try them on, they have them in your size, they fit perfectly.
Yay.
Yeah, these are really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome.
These are very sick boots.
They are called Boots of the Mist Walker. And it allows you to do Misty Step as a bonus action. And I believe you can do it, 3 times a day. You can do it 3 times a day.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
Can I just ask, if it's of the Mist Walker, does that mean that Lexus has to moonwalk every time they Misty Step?
Yes, there is an obligatory moonwalk before each. That's actually part of the casting process of the Misty Step, is that you actually have to successfully moonwalk.
Can I do a performance check for a moonwalk, like right now?
Absolutely. Please do. Yeah, you try them on in the store. This is a try them on in the store kind of place.
Right. Okay, my performance, I have +5 to performance. 18.
Excellent. Yeah.
Hey.
You it takes a little bit getting started. They're very crisp shoes. They're brand new. So you were trying to like get into it, but then you finally get a groove and you get a good moonwalk in there.
Yeah.
And not a death drop.
Fantastic. Okay, great.
There's one thing I want to do, if that's okay. Do you want to finish the shoes first?
No, of course. But no, go ahead.
Okay. As everything's happening, because I know that Wylas is not getting a pair of shoes, I sneak up behind him and I grab him and take him to an alley just to pin him up against the wall.
I'm very sorry, dear, but you're simply not my type.
Fuck off. Why? I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't care that you're holding it over me because of how much I love Gongore. What I want to know is, why do you know?
Why do I know?
How are you privy to the knowledge of him?
How am I privy to the knowledge of him? Because it's my job as the heir to the throne of Atlantis to know things like this and to know who surrounds me.
I slap his face. That's not what I mean, you prick. Now tell me what I want to know. Why do you know the secret of him? He can tell me just fine. I don't want to hear it from you. What I want to know is, why do you know it?
Roll insight.
I got a +8. This should be okay. 14 plus 8 is 22.
He's telling you the truth. He knows Gongore's secret because it is his job to know who surrounds him. And know about them and know their history and know everything. He is the Prince of Atlantis. He has the resources to find shit out.
Are you saying that Gongore used to work with you or something?
No, we went to the same school. What do you were there too. You're also on the list.
I drop him on the floor.
This whole time, Wylas has somehow figured out who Fabian's parents are.
He's known the whole time. He's like, what, you didn't know? Like, that's actually crazy. You need to hire some kind of private investigators.
And your mom's actually so-and-so. Like, that's...
Wylas Pearl has
I
8
jump
private
into the floor
investigators
and
on
just
his payroll.
I'm just there like, you're a pathetic prick and you're gonna die alone. I hope you know that.
Ooh, say it again. I'm so
all-
close.
I go back into the shoe store, but like people can tell that like I'm pensive.
Did Wylas fuck with you again? Is he being a dick?
Wylas comes back in
Again?
and goes,
When
she
isn't
pinned
he?
me against a wall!
Because you're being a dick, man. Everybody who talks to you has the urge to pin you against the wall.
Oh, if only that were true.
And not in a kinky way.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Akasha's gonna walk over to him and just pick him up like a mother cat does to their kid by the scruff of his thing, and she's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna stay near me, okay?
By the gills.
He's in timeout.
Grab him by the
He's just
gills.
hung like this.
It is timeout. It is timeout. That's what this is. It's timeout.
He's fine with that. He of the 3 of you, I think he probably enjoys Akasha the most.
I got that vibe.
Oh my god. His kink. We found his kink.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty evident.
Yeah.
I think it's because his mom was too busy ruling, so he never got a mommy, and he's like Akasha's mom.
It's very much, yeah, it's very much giving that. It's very much giving, I need someone to femdom me immediately, like,
And Akasha's like a raging lesbian, so it's never gonna.
it's never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
it's never gonna happen.
Oh, I love it. Amazing. Okay, so as you head through, there's a cute little market. There's some street foods, delicious. Is there anything else you guys want to do in the marketplace, or do you want to head back to the ship?
Radiant's not really in the mood for anything after what happened with Wylas. And so she's probably going to go back to the ship if that's okay with people.
Bring a
That's
buddy.
I
don't
think
wanna
Akasha
take
will
anyone-
go with her. Did Winnie want anything?
Winnie is just kind of peering through. Winnie has, honestly, probably some of the best gear just because of her family and how wealthy they are, where she kind of knows her own shit. She's got her own gear where she's just like, she'll browse and just like hang out with you guys, but there's nothing here that's like pressing.
Okay. Well, I think Akasha is gonna head back with Fadian because she notices that Fadian's upset. But I think she also has some choice words for Gongore if he's still there because she's getting a little pissy.
Absolutely. Lexus, do you choose to go back, or what's...
I think I'm sticking around with
Okay.
Galandri, Wylas, and Winnie.
Yep.
Right?
Galandri, Wylas,
Yeah.
and Winnie. Yeah, I think those are the only, those are the rest of you guys. So you're just sort of going around, window shopping, seeing if there's anything good. Yeah. Is there anything else that you, in terms of supplies, that you are looking for in this marketplace?
I don't. I'm trying to think. Would there be trying to think if there's any information that we could use, but I don't know if that's going to be helpful. If we're going to just get another smutty bookstore.
Yeah, I think
chain.
this is...
It's also here in the market as well.
Yeah, I will say this is a pretty uppity marketplace. This isn't really like a down low in the back alleys where you're going to be finding information about shady shit. This is like a rich people marketplace, where it's a lot of it's the Gucci's of the world, of these very high end stores. It's very uppity.
I think Lexus wants to say, Wylas, I palpably dislike you. You palpably dislike me, right? We're being honest. We're being open with each other.
I'm being honest and open. I have never disliked you. That is the truth.
Oh, really?
That's the truth.
Really?
I've never disliked you.
It's a term of endearment for you to tell somebody that they're only here because their dad was an idiot and made a deal with the devil.
Well, that's just being honest.
That's something you say to your friends?
That's something, well, when you put it that way. So I wouldn't say we were ever friends until quite recently when you allowed me to be a part of this group. But
You're not,
we're
we're not friends.
That's fine. I never disliked you.
And you see, like, do you recognize kind of like the flaw in that thinking, that you can just say that to somebody and not think that it would affect them? Like, you understand how that's a deeply flawed thing.
Roll an insight check.
Yeah, that's a 5.
I think your anger for Wylas is because Lexus is a very perceptive and calculative person. You're a very logical person. I think your hatred for Wylas is keeping you from fully understanding why he might be like this.
Yeah, I think that's true. I don't care, man. You did what you did. You acted the way you acted to somebody who was having the worst fucking time in their lives and you don't even remember it. Whatever. I'm done caring about what you think. I'm done trying to impress you because I found out you don't actually represent everybody who is born with money. You know, you're just personally kind of a dick. But there's worse things you could be. What I want to know is, I don't want you involved in Feden and Gongore's relationship, but this is a quest that we're going on for my dad, where these people are putting themselves in danger. And I just want to know, is this secret something that's going to threaten our lives? Like, do we have to be watching out for anything? I won't tell Feden. I'll leave that to Gongore. But I just want to keep people safe.
Something that will threaten your lives.
As with, man, like, these fucking, if there is assassins coming after people, we've had devil assassins come after us, and they've tried to kill, Galandria and Winnie have nothing to do with that, but we're in a group together. If there are people who are coming after Gongore, they're going to be coming after us too, because we're going to protect him, because that's what we do. So I want to protect him, I want to protect everybody else, I want to keep them safe. I just need to know, are there people who are coming after us, and what are they going to look like? How can we look out for them?
Ooh, what will they look like? That's tough to say. Will they come after you? That depends on your actions. Will they come after Gongore? Most certainly. But I will say, this is a situation where I feel you will be uniquely suited. And I do mean that as a compliment.
Are you gonna like keep on being cryptic, or are you gonna kind of give me a straight answer here, bud?
You told me to keep it secret still, but give you the relevant information. That is the relevant information while still keeping the secret.
That's the relevant information. Like, not, I won't tell you what he did, but you know, here are the people who will be coming after him, and here is how you can stop that.
Well, it's not like I have an itemized list. I only know the vague picture.
Ah, you're useless. Oh my god.
You love it. You love it.
No, I don't. Man, congrats. I'm like apathetic to you now because my life has bigger problems, because there are worse people. But
oh my gosh.
We're not friends, and we probably won't ever be friends. But thank you for this attempt at altruism. I'll give you credit for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, you enjoyed that.
Oh my god. Wylas is the most fun because I feel like
you're having so much fun with it.
You guys are such good players, and you put me through the ringer where I'm like, this is a point where I get to fuck with all of you. Okay, amazing. gonna do quick bathroom break. Kind of have to pee. But if there's any conversations that Akasha and Fadian want to have while you guys are heading back to the ship, feel free to do it. I'll be back in a hot sec.
Yeah, I'm just
I think
walking with you,
Akasha.
Akasha.
Yeah, I think it's like I think she's like behind you, kind of like looking at you. I would assume that she's also like taller than Fadian, especially in her.
Oh yeah.
platform.
I mean, if Fadian is the grunge queen of Westerly, then she's got like the flattest of shoes, most dirtiest of Converse, or Favorite Converse, or however it is.
Yeah.
So she is small, but never underestimate the small people because we are feisty AF.
Right. No. Yeah. No. Akasha's like right behind you. She doesn't say anything, but she is right behind you on the way to the ship.
I turn around to Akasha and I'm just like, you didn't have to come back with me. You could have just stayed and continued shopping with Winnie and everyone.
It's fine. I didn't want you walking back alone.
I honestly don't mind being alone, but I do not that I don't appreciate you. I actually really, really do, and I'm thankful that you wanted to come back with me, but I didn't want to pull you away from what you were doing.
I mean, I bought everyone everything, and honestly, I'm kind of. I mean, ever since I like bullied him at that one event, he's just been. Yeah.
Yeah, that. Ugh, he just loves to stir the pot. We should get him a special spoon to throw at him since he loves to stir the pot so much.
We should probably ditch him after all of this is over.
So what you're saying is that we throw him overboard, take his money, and loot his ship.
I mean, I can get us something way better. I just have to call my dad.
But we can still loot the ship and take his money.
Flying carriages, bats, the undead. I mean,
I didn't hear a
traveling
note to
wild.
the initial plan.
I'm just saying we could just dump him somewhere and say that, we're going off and then, to the ship.
Preferably somewhere very, very hot where we know he can evaporate.
Wouldn't that be murder of a?
It's not
official? Well, I'm
murder.
not opposed to
It's
it.
just leaving him in a place where it's not preferable for him. We didn't kill him. We just left him there. He did the dying on his own.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Weirdly, this is cheering me up. Thank you for this.
No problem. But I just make one call to my dad and get us something in way more fashionable than an old boat.
Can I ask something, Akasha?
Yeah?
When talking with Wylas, he mentioned something about how he and Gongore went to the same school. And I don't think it was Westerly. And then mentioned that I was there too.
Oh?
I don't remember this.
Do you want me to poke around your brain?
I mean, if that would help, just opening up and see if there's anything locked away.
Sure. Can't say I'll do the best job, but I can try.
Hey, any job is better than no job, okay?
True.
You're new at this. I'm not expecting you to just pull out every single memory I have, but honestly, anything will help, and just having you as a friend is helpful enough.
Yeah. Thanks. Can you give me like a visual that I could focus on?
I wish. I don't know.
I just can poke around and maybe later on find a spell or something that opens brains.
I mean, not in the mind flow way, but
I
know what you mean.
Mind flayer? She has no idea what a mind flayer is. She's like, huh? Never heard of that.
Akasha.
Oh dear. Let's just hope we don't run into them.
Akasha, if you could make just like a flat intelligence roll, just add your intelligence modifier.
Where is my intelligence?
And you still have that bardic.
Oh, you still have the bardic.
I do. Oh, I have a lot of intelligence. I'm real smart, y'all.
Go for it.
It's the wizard stuff.
You're a wizard, that's why, yeah.
I'm wizarding it. Okay. 15?
15, okay.
Yeah.
So you
What do I get
search,
with that?
you try to get like a feel. And
Wait, no, I'm doing this.
oh, yeah. You try to get a feel for the memory, and it's the first time you're really trying this, and you see like sort of everything's kind of covered in this like mist, this like fog. It's not quite clear enough. You have not honed this enough. The school that you see that Feden and Gongore and Wylas went to together, you see that it is Westerly. But there are parts of Fadian's memory where it looks like certain things have been taken out. It looks like there are certain things there that have been removed.
Okay.
And on that 15, I will say you can tell that this has been removed by magic.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
On it?
Yeah, I will say. So what are you looking to find on this Arcana check?
I don't know if there's like a way of dispelling this, or like what kind of magic it is.
Got it. Okay, so you're looking for like a magical signature and then maybe some sort of like solution.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I'll roll for that.
Yeah, go for it.
Plus 6. 16?
16. Okay. So I will say there's no like antidote or potion or anything like that that could be brewed. You would need to find the caster that physically removed this memory in order to get it back. On a 16, I would say you aren't able to tell whose magical signature this is, what kind of caster this came from, or anything like that. One thing I will say to you is that it feels like very powerful magic and very old magic.
Okay.
But that's all you can get
Can I
from that.
tell the type? Like, do I know if that's it? I can't tell like if this is fae magic, if this is demon magic. Demons have magic, I think.
It doesn't feel infernal. It doesn't feel infernal.
Okay.
It doesn't feel celestial. But beyond that, you're not quite sure. It could be fae. It could be like a regular like mortal caster. It's difficult to tell, but it doesn't feel infernal. It doesn't feel celestial.
Okay, and that's all I can tell. That's it. Okay. So she pulls back out of like looking in your brain, and there have been memories that have been taken from you in there, and The only way to get them back is to find the caster, but I can't tell who that is. It's not celestial or infernal, so you don't have to worry about that old demon guy. It's something else. Really old.
Kind of figured. Well, at least you tried.
Fadian,
Yeet.
you did have a really interesting reaction to that moon elf magic. The circle.
Yeah, it
Do you
burnt
remember
me.
that?
I've still got the plaster over my fingers.
Do you think that could be related at all?
Maybe. I mean, could you tell if it was Fey ancestry in that magic or anything?
No, I couldn't. I just know it's not celestial or demonic, so my whole idea of your dad being a devil is probably not a good idea. So
Well, that's a good thing in my favor because I don't want
it is
devil
a good
daddies.
thing.
Thank you.
No devil dad.
But that does mean that the door is open to see if there is anything to these moon elves. Maybe there's a connection in my upbringing versus me traveling through the Feywild and selling my memories to be able to afford food and things like that, you know?
You sold your memories?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
To
did tell
Faye?
you. Not that I remember
I-
to Faye, but I definitely did in the in when I was in the Feywild.
My best bet is that it's something old and Faye then that took your memories. Because if you were selling to Faye, I only know what I know from storybooks, really. I mean, there's not really a lot of Fae stuff in Castle Dracula. We normally have stuff about dead people. A lot of dead people.
It's a
A lot of
fascinating
dead
topic. I
people.
don't get me wrong.
It is. Several dead servants.
Cool.
Undead too. I mean, we had Spawn.
Oh, that's dope. No, well, no one like molts or sheds, do they? Like none of the
What do you
skin
mean?
kind of like goes like decomposes as they're walking.
On who?
Specifically the dead ones. Like, are they like you
Oh,
don't
all the
want like?
time.
Oh, that must be a pain to clean.
It's okay. We have magical perfume that makes them smell better.
Well, at least it smells better. But I was meaning like in terms of like the place being clean because you don't want to trip over like skin and things like that, limbs.
There's cobwebs in my dad's house. Manor.
I mean,
I
spiders
mean,
are
there's
awesome.
there's parts of the manor that are just decrepit.
Fadian's being way too calm for this conversation. I just realized. She's just taking it just all on the chin. It's like, what?
There. I mean, the wolves could climb the castle at times. It was freaky,
Wait,
but it's
do
okay.
they
They're
have, kind
good
of like,
dogs.
do these type of wolves have like grappling hooks in their claws or something? Is that
I
how
don't
they
know. I
get
think
up
they're
like that?
vampires too. I think my dad turned the wolves and something about werewolves and dead things.
Ah, that would be
There's a
really
lot of
dope
that.
if they would like grappling hook paws.
I mean, my dad does do experiments like all the time. He's messed around with homunculi before.
A monkey what?
Huh, oh. You know, homunculi.
A monkey what?
The Philosopher's Stone?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Though I've had some people call it the Sorcerer's Stone. I have no idea why.
Sorcery.
That. Anyway, which way's the boat again?
I think it's that way.
That way, gotcha. We get back on the boat.
Okay.
Getting back on the boat.
As you're reaching the boat is just within distance.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Fadian.
Can you throw a fucking fight at us? I swear to God.
You see
Hello.
Gongore being taken away in irons, escorted by multiple guards.
I immediately run up and like, hey, whoa, he's with us. What are you doing?
Yeah, Akasha's there like in a blink. It's like yeah.
They push you aside.
Hey, don't push me aside. That's my man there. That's my boyfriend. Don't just take him.
Gongore turns to the guards and says, I don't know who she is. Just leave her alone. Just leave her alone.
Excuse me?
Don't say that.
Who are you working for? You guards, who are you working for?
Please just tell me. This is the man I love the most in the entire world. Please just tell me what's going on.
Do an insight check on Gongore.
Both of us?
If you want to, yeah.
Or yeah, I can do one too.
That's 17 plus 8, so 25.
Yeah, I got 8.
Akasha's overstimulated. Akasha's overstimulated. There's like
she's
a lot
always
going on.
Overstimulated.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to like talk to the guards right now and like get them to stop.
Fedian, you look into the eyes of this man who you love so very much. After he just said that he doesn't know you. He is full of apology. He is full of shame. He is full of love for you. But he is begging you to back down and to let this go.
I step back, but I approach another guard and just like, please, can you tell me what's going on? Please.
He, one of the guards at the back, he says, we've been looking for this one for a few years now, and, he's got a long list of, crimes to account for, ain't he? They're headed towards, this local, like, the dungeon of this, like, township, essentially. You are more than welcome to follow.
Oh, absolutely, I'm following.
We're following,
I was going to ask if Akasha's coming along, because she don't have
Akasha's
to.
coming. Akasha has been trying to like berate this one guard into telling her who he is and who the fuck he's working for. I don't know if it's working, but she's like,
Akasha, who are you working for? Who are you working for?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
It's the law.
Oh my god. Yeah, you fucking try to get in this guard's face. And he's like, I just work for the local jail. I work for the dungeon right up there.
She literally has him by the collar. Like, we're also going to assume she's taller than this man.
I mean, she's got a jawbone tiara at this point. That should give her some
Right,
point
and
of
the
intimidation.
fangs.
How do you not look at the? How do you not see
Yeah.
the fangs, the bone jewelry, like the height, and go, holy shit, let's not fuck with this one. Like,
Meanwhile,
it's-
Wylas is like, that's hot.
You also
Wylas,
notice
okay.
they're not calling him by the name Gongore, they're calling him Ogar, which you know is his father's name.
That's
No, his name's Gongore. Ogar is his father. He's just a chef. He makes great oatcakes.
Gongore shakes his head. He goes, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And he just keeps walking.
Clearly.
Oh, yeah, no, Akasha is mad at Gongore. I think Akasha just starts cussing Gongore out at that point. I don't think...
I take
We've never
Akasha by
seen
the
her
shoulders.
disagree.
I'm like, I take Akasha by the shoulders, like, breathe. Okay, girl, look, we're gonna figure this out, because there ain't no way in hell I'm leaving Gongore behind here, okay? We're gonna figure this out together, and there's always a solution to this. There's never been a problem yet that we haven't fixed.
Of
Got
course
it?
there's a solution to this. It's called destroying everything.
That is one way, yes. But maybe if Lexus was here, she would say that there's a diplomatic solution, and I would go with the diplomatic solution for now. For now.
Do you want me to get Lexus?
Let her continue shopping. She might want to get something for Galandria, or maybe they go off and have a date or something. We don't want to interrupt that.
I don't think she wants to have a
And
date.
I say we've
with
started
Lexus.
heading back to the ship
Yeah,
at
I
this point.
think this isn't like a big township. So as you head back and you see like
Lexus
this
and Galandria
crowd.
totally heard me.
Well, there's this commotion that's happened where this crowd is now like parting all of these guards on either side of Gongore.
Lexus realizes what Wylas meant by uniquely suited and runs you. It is like, I am this man's attorney. He has a right to counsel. Gongore,
Right.
do not say anything. You have the right to remain silent. I demand to speak with my client as soon as he is within the walls of the dungeon. In private.
Yeah, sure, you can, absolutely. Right to counsel and all that. We're gonna be up on that in that dungeon over there. You can meet us over there, but until then, he's in our hands.
All right, great. Thank you.
Fadian's
You're very
already rushed.
amenable.
He's already rushed there before he's finished a sentence.
They head up. You guys make it to the dungeon. This has kind of sent the administrative staff, the guards, and all that work in this dungeon in kind of a tizzy. There's big goings on that have happened.
Is Wylas with us?
Wylas is with you guys. And Wylas looks...
Okay.
He's staying outside.
And Wylas,
Yeah,
I will
He's
Staying
say,
outside.
Wylas looks
Yeah.
pissed. And he is like, I need to head back to the ship and find out what the fuck happened.
You mean
Yeah,
you didn't
man,
rattle
what
him?
about diplomatic immunity? Or something. Like, how are they able to board the ship of a sovereign leader of a different kingdom
Well,
to get one of their friends?
That's exactly what I'm going to find out, Lexus. What the fuck happened?
Yes, no, I'm actually not blaming you, Wylas. I am agreeing with you. Okay, I'm agreeing that they shouldn't have been able to do that.
Great, awesome.
Here's an idea.
That
Maybe Wylas spilled.
What do you say, what?
Fadian just looks at Wylas like, maybe he spilled. That's why.
No, Fadian, I tried to get him to spell earlier and he wouldn't. Like, don't worry about. I don't think he sucks. Still, like, you suck less.
Fair point. Hey, listen.
You suck less than when I first met you, but he still sucks. He's just not. I don't think he's at fault for this. You said that they were calling him. They were calling him Ogar, his dad.
Yeah.
His dad committed a shit ton of crimes and got amnesty for Westerly. So maybe that's why somehow the amnesty didn't transfer over to other kingdoms. I don't know why Gongore is pretending to be him, though.
So
I just need to see him.
what you
I
remember...
want to hear this from his words.
What you remember from Kai Copperblade, the upperclassman from last year, was that this situation with Ogar and the reason why he and Gongore were treated so badly was that not that he got amnesty in as such, but that, quote, Lovely Bell saved his ass. Where it was all kind of, nobody knew like the details, but there was something that happened and Lovely Bell gave Ogar this job and he and Gongore were allowed to live at Westerly. That was really all that was shared about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So amnesty
I extrapolate.
asterisk as not as such, but there was something that sort of happened where Lovely Bell maybe vouched for him or hid him or whatever. You're not quite sure, but something happened where now Ogar and Gongore were living at Westerly. So as you get there, this whole place is kind of in a tizzy. and you are escorted to where Gongore is being held. He has taken your advice, and he has not said anything. And you see the guard is standing before you. Well, what you need then, counsel? I need to get your paperwork in to verify that you are legally allowed to participate in this as his counsel.
I just want to see him, please. I
No,
just want to.
Fedian, he needs legal advice. Okay.
He's my
I know
man.
you want
I
to.
want to see
You
him.
can see him too, but we have to get this sorted out. Lexus actually, I think, has done some kind of she's enrolled in classes in Westerly.
Mm-hmm.
So
We did whole courses on contracts as warlocks.
yeah,
Are they on the surface?
Lexus gives one of her business cards that are now really nice. Lexus reflects this Esquire.
He looks at it and goes, not a county card that I've seen. What kingdom did you say you were from?
Oh man, where even is Lexus from?
Where is this from?
You know, I'm from right outside of Neverwinter. It's my understanding that there is a reciprocity agreement between, some of these kingdoms. Man, you can trust me, okay? And also, do you really want to get some overworked public defender in on this when they could be doing so much else? I am reducing the load so that your other public defenders can be fully committed to fully defending the people from this town. I know what I'm doing.
He looks at the card again and he goes, I've never been to Neverwinter. And he goes, famously, the people that say you can trust me, you can always trust. So go on in.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Are we on the
Icons.
surface again? Are we on the surface again? We're out of the Underdark?
You're making your way up the mountains, basically. Yeah, you're out of the Underdark.
Okay,
you're making your way up to more mountainous regions.
I think
These are my
they do
agents.
as
Having them-
you guys do that, Akasha steps away for a little bit. She's contacting her dad.
Oh, okay. Hell yes. Yes, amazing.
Lexus also wants to ask Galandri, you're from here. Do you know any strings that we could pull? Is your family involved in government at all?
She
Here?
she nods. She goes. My parents live very close to here. I can absolutely see if we can work something out. But I don't have anything right now that I can do. Hey, Bay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that my mom?
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
Mom.
That's Mother.
Okay.
That's my
Thank you.
mom.
Maybe
has arrived.
you are my for the purposes of you being able to speak with Gongore, you are my paralegal. So attorney-client privilege, technically not violated. That's not how it works in real life, okay? Don't have alone time conversations with your attorneys and have just your random friend there. Then it doesn't have to be confidential. But yeah. Fedian, are you ready for this? You want to go in?
More than anything.
Okay. Lexus walks in with Fedian.
Amazing. So you are basically given this enormous file as you head in. From the guard on duty. He leaves, allows you to have time. He locks you in there. And just so there's no chance of you guys escaping. And leaves. You see that Ogar is a wanted man across many planes and many kingdoms, including this one. And if anyone were to find out who Gongore is, the son of what you see as Ogar the Defiler, they would rip him to shreds. Or perhaps turn him in for some sort of bounty. The crimes that Ogar was found guilty of were arson, grand larceny, conspiracy, and murder. He escaped from prison shortly after his trial. This would have been when Gongore was very small, no more than 4 or 5 years old. Even as you read through his trial, there is so much here that is out of order. Errors upon errors made by the courts. The lawyer they provided Ogar with was not only incredibly underqualified for a case of this scale, but also practically sabotaged his trial. And has led to the situation where you are currently in.
Gongore, I'm your attorney. At this point, I know we're also friends, but at this moment, I am your attorney first and foremost. So you need to tell me everything, because honestly, I see an easy way out for you, which is that you didn't commit any of these crimes. It's a clear misidentification issue. This is from 20 years ago. You look like 22. Like, they can't put you in prison for the shit that your dad did. And also, I could probably say that conviction doesn't even stand on good ground. So why are you pretending to be your dad and going to prison for shit that you didn't do, that happened when you were a baby?
They're gonna keep coming after my dad. I don't want them to. I don't want to be implicated in any of this. I don't. I know where my dad is. I know what he was on trial for. What do I do, Lexus? I don't know what to do.
Do you know what the arrangement is that Lovely Bell had with your dad? Like, do we know if people will be able to get him there and they just don't know where he is and she just covered everything up? Or is there some sort of jurisdictional protection she has where when he is within Westerly, they can't get to him? Because the easiest way out of this, for me, is honestly telling the truth. And I can poke holes in the trial. The most I can do is say that there arguably should have been a mistrial. Your dad had that right of appeal. To say that he had ineffective assistance of counsel. And if there's insufficient proof, I mean, like, the unfortunate thing is that if we go about this in the purely legal way, it might result in your dad being captured again. And the best I would be able to do for him is get him a new trial so that it's not a 100% chance that he goes to prison. Unless, does Lexus, like, know? Because I'm using, I think, my own perception of just the American legal system.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, does Lexus know of any specific, Faerun laws?
I will say, for our purposes, we'll use it as a 1-to-1 because genuinely, I'm not about to create a whole fucking legal system separate from our own when that is what you're knowledgeable in anyway. So, well, let's say, like, pretty 1-to-1 American legal system in terms of process, terminology, and loopholes, I guess. So, yeah. Gongore just, like, rubs his head. And he goes, if they get a hold of my dad again, they're never going to let him go. I just can't imagine that he would ever get a fair trial. I just don't want to put him through all this again.
I know. But also, you shouldn't have to go to prison forever because... So here's what we can do. We can take the way that... the easier way. Which is, you are not Ogar. Because... like, I mean, come on. I mean, it's been... Again, years have gone by. Like, you don't look like the age that your dad would be. We might have to say that you're his son, and that could reveal where he is. We could lie about that, but I mean, that's not super encouraged in the legal system. But it would definitely ensure you're free. Because whatever people might think about whose kid you are, you can't be convicted for crimes that somebody else committed just because you're their kid. That doesn't reflect on you. Or we can have you be Ogar, and I can retry his case and win. Those are the options that I have.
Can you actually do that?
Can I actually win? Yes. Dude, this is a winnable trial. All the evidence is circumstantial. The lawyer was ineffective assistance of counsel, more like deliberate sabotage of counsel. This lawyer committed like such insane malpractice.
It would be insane if he became the prosecutor.
If I say
Sorry.
that I'm Gongore and they ask me where my dad is, what do I do?
As your attorney, I am required to advise you that if you were at a trial where you have sworn to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, that you tell the truth. But ultimately, I cannot control what you say on the stand, but I can tell you that I can't encourage you. It would be criminal. It would potentially further implicate you if they found out you weren't telling the truth. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a mess. It's a bit of a mess.
Okay.
I can't encourage you to lie. You technically, that is something you can do. I can't condone it. I can't encourage it. I can't advise you to do that.
Okay. I can't
You have
do
the
this
option.
to my dad again. So until we figure out a better option, I just have to stay here.
I can also see what kind of jurisdictional stuff Wylas might have. You were his guest. He is a sovereign person. There is other international law. But I think I could get this entire case thrown out. I think if we were to put you on trial as Ogar, which also you should never do in real life, I could win.
Okay. I trust you, Lexus. I trust you.
Now, I'm gonna go over these documents and formulate a plan, and I'm gonna leave my paralegal here to take some notes with you alone.
Very considerate of you, counsel.
Hey man, listen, like, I love you. This is kind of a big problem for us now. This was something that could have been disclosed earlier on. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna help you get out of this. But I mean, I wish that there was some way for us to prep for this.
I'm sorry. I really... I had no idea that this was gonna happen. I never would have wanted to pull you guys into this. I really thought that it had been so long, and I don't know. It was stupid. I am sorry.
It's the past. We can't change it. We're here now, and we are going to get you out of this because we're your friends and we care about you. So you might, Fadian might rip you a new one, but I mean, that's kind of like between the two of you. Yeah. So I am going to go and work on your defense.
Okay.
And Lexus leaves with the giant file.
It's enormous. It's an enormous file. Yeah. And yeah, the door closes. You two are alone.
Adian just looks at him, just with the scowl that she had been wearing all the time she'd been sat there just listening. And then she breaks the silence by saying, I got you new shoes.
Look at you. I lied to your face. And you're still thinking about me.
Well, tell me honestly. When you said that you love me, was that a lie?
No.
Then you never lied to me. The love that we have and cherish. My God, Gongore, I love you. And I said it to you as we got out of that shit show down in the Underdark, but my love for you is not fragile. Okay? Sure, there are things that we don't tell each other. That's called having a relationship and working things out, you know? Not everything is going to be happily ever after like in those stories. It's real work and dedication and communication, and that's something that we both have to work on. I would love to tell you everything about myself if I still had all my memories, but that's something that you're going to have to figure out as well, and I might have unintentionally lied as well because of matters. But at the end of the day, my heart is still yours. And I know your heart is always mine. And I'm not going to let you rot in this jail cell forever. None of us are. I love you so much. You are not alone.
I know you said that it's real love isn't always happily ever after, but I think you deserve that. And when I get out of here, I'm going to try as hard as I can to give that to you because it's what you deserve.
You already do, darling. You have since day one.
He just holds you. And the guard like knocks on the door.
Can we just have 5 more minutes, please?
No, he's got to be brought in. The warden wants to see him.
Okay. Yeah, so, As your paralegal, yep, we've dictated the notes and for you, and I will consult with Ms. Perplexus to make sure that we have your case signed up and everything in order and prepared when it goes to trial.
He
Yeah.
kisses you.
I kiss him back.
The guard opens the door, lets you out. There are guards on either side of Gongore escorting him. And as they walk him away, one of the guards says, "Oh, I didn't know that there were perks with having a paralegal. Is that a new addition to the justice system?" Referring to your kiss.
I cast prestidigitation on the back of behind him of his mother's voice going, "You're a sham."
Amazing. Fabulous.
As I
I'm
leave.
crying my eyes out.
Same.
And he is escorted away. You guys are all together now, save for Gongore. And if you would like to, you can head to Galandri's parents' house to sort of settle down, recuperate, and figure out what to do next.
I do want to say that Akasha is has still been separated from the group and has been talking to her dad about the situation that's going on.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
She
She separated from you guys when you guys literally were not looking. You're like, oh my god, where did the tall drow go? Oh my.
Wylas is like, where's the Tommy mommy?
Oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah, so you call your dad. And he says, "Oh, hello, my little fruit bat. I've been waiting for your call."
Off topic, you know what pisses me off so bad? I could have done a really good Romanian accent for Akasha, and I completely just didn't do it. And I can do a Romanian accent, and it kills me to this day.
You know what? I will
allow.
allow because this is something my dad does whenever he's on the phone with his dad, where he will actually slip back into the accent when he's hearing his dad. So if you want to do that for the purposes of this phone call, you're more than welcome to.
I can totally slip into it because I do it for my Curse of Strahd campaign.
Love it.
Yes.
Constantly. I've got a lot of practice with it. It's crazy. Father, we have a situation. A really bad one.
Oh no, what has happened? There is sadness on your face.
It is Gongore. He's been taken.
Gongore has been taken for what? His sweet, sweet boy. Big, strong boy. Big, sweet boy. What has happened?
I do not know. They're saying that he committed crimes here, but I don't believe it.
He has been framed.
I believe so. He has been framed. I am back on the surface again, no longer in the under. There is a
Good.
lot I have to tell you.
Oh, well, I will listen to you talk all day, my little fruit bat. Whatever it is you want to share with me.
I met my bio dad. And I killed him.
A smile, a toothy grin comes across. A fangish grin, if you will, comes across your father's face. Ah, my sweet fruit bat. You make me proud.
We have allies in the Underdark now.
Pray tell.
I was heir to a throne, and I gave it away to what was supposed to be my lover.
Oh,
She's quite nice.
intriguing. Oh, very nice.
Very.
Wonderful. 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 Ah, yes, this. I like to keep my ear to the ground with Underdark politics. You know how I love the messy drama of it all. Is this Kales Dalmas? Yes, the heir.
Yes, it is her.
Yes.
I gave her everything. She could run it better than I could. And I really don't want a Underdark castle.
Oh, yes, our castle is far more fabulous, if I do say so myself. And powerful allies in Underdark is very, very helpful. I hear Dalmas is an incredible warrior. Very good to have on your side in battle. Well done, my little fruit bat.
But besides that, I do not know. I do not know what they are framing him with, Gongore. We can afford some of the best lawyers here.
Mm.
But frankly, if this is a framing, I do not want to take a long route.
Mm.
I think you told me to conquer. I was supposed to do that with Westerly, but I didn't.
Well, you did become the hero of Westerly, so in terms of reign, I would say you did pretty good job.
But I never took it over.
I suppose not.
If Lexus cannot bust this, I need to know that we have the power to take over this town, this kingdom.
My little fruit bat, I will summon all of the darkest forces and armies at my disposal. Any sort of wolves, bats, vampires, zombies, whatever it is you need, I will unleash the dark forces onto this township and it will become mine! For the sake of your friend Gongore, of course. If you need it.
I will let you know if I need it. But honestly, the height of that height I have in the bone jewelry, most people are intimidated. Maybe I can bring them to their knees before you jump in.
Most people quiver in the presence of greatness, my dear, I have no doubt.
Be prepared, father.
For you, my fruit bat, always.
I have to go. I think they're done speaking to him.
Okay, make sure to keep calling and inform me of all of your wonderful adventures. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you. Mwah. And then a bunch of bats come over the little ball, and then he vanishes from the sight.
For a second, I thought he was going to be like, make sure to wrap up worm. Have you got the cardigans? Yes.
He sounded just like Nandor, and it was taking me out. It's like Nandor.
Here we're speaking with Nandor de Laurentiis.
Nandor de Laurentiis. Nandor de Laurentiis. That's one of my favorite fucking bits. Oh my god, I love what we do in the shadows. Anyway.
I love when he's like, I like put this in the notes for Vlodril. I love when he's like, I'm Nandor, the Relentless, because I never relent.
Even when they're like, oh, please, relent.
We bit some people, but some of those people were on drugs, and now I'm a wizard.
Oh my god, I love him. Oh,
he's so funny.
Amazing. All right. So as we close out that scene, Lexus, Fadian, you guys exit. You are making your way towards Galandri's family home. Is there anything you share with the group, or do you guys wait until you guys are settled down?
I think Akasha keeps it to herself, the phone call she had with her dad.
Okay.
Because I don't think she knows. I don't think she doesn't want to like undermine Lexus at all. But she's what she has done is trying to set up a safety net for everyone, even if it means destroying something, just in case. So she doesn't say anything about it. She's actually eerily quiet on the way back.
Contingency plans are what leaders do, and Akasha is a leader at heart. So you are just, this is just another measure that you're taking to look out for your friends, just in case.
I don't know how it is with US law. I know we're doing 1-to-1 with that. With UK law, we don't really let out a lot of details. So I would pretty much stay. Fadian's pretty much staying silent unless Lexus allows any divulgence of anything.
You say something on the street. We're playing it insanely fast and loose with U.S. law here. Because,
Let's be real. Let's be real.
We are going to, Lexus is going to be talking about all of this with a bunch of non-lawyer friends. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
No.
Hey, the only experience I have of being in the court of law is being on jury duty.
Yeah.
That was very traumatizing. But still,
we're doing like court movie law.
Yeah,
here.
very much.
Court movie law, yeah.
Very much.
Court movie law.
We're telling a story here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Also, Lex is technically not a lawyer, but we're
literally. Let's go through it. Unauthorized practice of law.
Yeah.
Is actively lying about the identity of this one guy.
Yes. Very much.
Brian gave it an absentia.
Cool. So as you guys
the only thing I'll say is, as on the way back, I'll say, one of the guards insinuated that me and Gongore being together was apparently a perk of a paralegal. I scared the shit out of him with prestidigitation.
Yeah, they're not very smart. I mean, they didn't check.
They're not very smart. They're not very nice. They're men. So,
to be expected.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you head to, you guys get to Galandri's place. It's this gorgeous castle, of course. It's pastels, like pinks and blues and greens and cream colors, like just so gorgeous. You head up, there's a one of the attendants gives her this nod in. Oh, hello, Madam Galandri, please escort it up. Your parents are right over there, all these things. Oh, thank you very much. They head through, they get inside, and Galandri sounds off. She goes, Mother, Father, I'm home. Brought some friends. And
I lean over to Lexus and I'm like, oh, meet the parents.
What's wrong with that? We're all friends here. Like, it's chill.
Just saying, Gongore's still yet to meet my parents, so...
Winnie hasn't met
whoever they are.
Galandri.
Yeah, Winnie has met Vondor, yes.
Also, there's other factors as to why Gongore has not yet met your parents.
We don't quite know them yet.
Yeah.
But I've met Ogar, and Ogar's lovely. Like I said, he makes amazing oat cakes. Okay, maybe he might have done some things that technically we can't talk about right this minute, but
he might have been wrong. There's a high likelihood that, he made some serious mistakes in the past, but the more serious stuff, he was very much wrongly convicted.
But his oat cakes! Come on!
I'm not coming at this from a carceral mindset that just because somebody commits crimes or does something that's against the law, that means they're an evil person who deserves to rot in prison forever. I think Ogar is somebody who made mistakes. I've stolen stuff before. I scammed people with inventions that didn't really work for food. Desperate times create desperate people who make mistakes and do things they shouldn't. And why does society...
I think you're missing what I'm saying about the oat cakes, Lexus. Let's get back to that.
I'll be sure to include that in my closing argument. Yeah, actually,
Please
it doesn't matter even if my client murdered people. Have you considered his oat cakes are fucking phenomenal?
We've all killed people, right?
So?
We've all killed people,
yeah.
Yeah.
The law about murder is wild in this realm. Because we can kill people legally.
You see,
I mean, how did we get that jawbone tiara of yours?
You see
I
a
killed my dad.
beautiful woman wearing a pastel blue hijab comes down and gives Galandri hugs and kisses and says, "Hello, sweetheart, we weren't expecting you." And you see Lexus, and I suppose the rest of you, but Lexus in particular, Galandri is the spitting image of her mother. Just like big, beautiful brown eyes, these long lashes, full lips. Just like absolutely beautiful. And then you see Galandri's father comes down, and he's this very tall, bearded man. He's got like a hooked nose and dimples, like even through the beard. And he goes, "Are these your Westerly friends? Wonderful. It's so wonderful to meet you all in person." And Galandri goes, "Yes, they are," and is like making eyes at them to like not embarrass her. And the father goes, wait, don't tell me. You're Fadian. Akasha. We know Winnie, of course. And then you must be Lexus. And he moves to shake your hand, Lexus.
Yeah, Lexus gives him a good firm handshake.
He goes, "My
Friendly.
goodness, it is a real pleasure to meet you. What a delight. We have heard so much about you." And Galandri's like, "Father." And the mom is like, "Oh, yes, we have. Galandri has told us so many wonderful stories of your time in Westerly." And there she's like staring daggers at her parents. And she's going, "Mother," and then their father goes, "What, you talk so much about her?" And Galandri goes, "Is anybody hungry? I am famished. Could we have Callista cook us something, perhaps, mother, father?"
Lexus is not even gonna roll an insight. She is just assuming that it's about all of the embarrassing stuff Lexus does. She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, great to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Sky Meadow."
Oh. And then,
Fadian
like,
just leans over to Galandri. Fadian just leans over to Galandri. It's like, "If we ever find my parents, can they be like yours? They're so lovely."
they are so rich and nice. They're like the kind of wealthy where they're like, "We don't have any problems and there's no reason to be an asshole. We're just gonna enjoy our wealth and love our family and be good to people." Like, they're just like that kind of like, "Oh, do you need anything? Happy to provide it." So you say
Because also they're like, if you don't want your parents, can I have them?
Glenn goes, "No."
No.
But you say Mr. and Mrs. Sky Meadow, and their father and Galandri's father and mother go, "Please." Then the father goes, "Call me Maren." And the mother goes, "And I'm Razan. It's so nice to meet you all. Please, let's settle down in the dining room. We'll have something prepared for you." So you guys all sit down. You have a little bit of time to actually chat if you guys want to talk about strategy and sort of like what's going on.
Lexus prestidigitates a whiteboard.
Let's
and
go!
Goes through all of the errors. And so I'm like, I could get Hogar's conviction reversed. And then I think, hopefully, nobody should be bothering Gongore or Ogar ever again if we can get this case thrown out. Because there is serious legal malpractice here. And it violated his right to effective assistance of counsel when he was originally convicted.
Can I just check something? Wylas, was this the secret that you were gleefully keeping to yourself?
Wylas is still at the ship, trying to figure out what happened.
Oh. Well, never mind. Forget I asked.
No worries.
I have full faith and confidence that I can get this done. But if we can't, I'm open to other suggestions as to how we can get Gongore out of prison. We could always collapse on the misidentification thing, but then that would just result in his dad going, which I know he doesn't want.
Poison. Effectively poison everybody and get the fuck out of here.
Poison, Galandria lives here. Like, guys, I know that
Family excluded, obviously, because the parents are wonderful. Like, damn.
yes, they both seem like lovely people.
Akasha is just.
But these are not just, evil people who are like an evil kingdom or whatever. This is a normal town, someone who they believe has committed really bad crimes and escaped from the justice system, and they're trying to bring them back. So I think a diplomatic solution, if possible, would be preferred. Option A, everything gets thrown out. Gongore and Ogar never have to deal with any of this again. Option B, we get Gongore out, and his dad either has to go on the run again or has to go back to prison. Option C, we maybe do a prison break and end up being fugitives from the law, but then, status quo. Except now we're all implicated.
I look at Akasha and I said, what did I tell you? Lexus asked to go for the diplomatic solution. Didn't I say that earlier?
Yeah, I tried to go for the diplomatic solution because that is the one that has the best possible outcome for all of us. We don't piss off the governing body of this kingdom.
Yes,
and also,
if possible,
Ogar can leave.
Yes, if possible, I would like to not be implicated in a criminal investigation in my own hometown. If possible, that would be great if that could be avoided.
Galandri,
Yeah.
Are your parents the ruler of this town?
No, there's no ruler.
Who's the most powerful?
Oh, well, that depends on what. Judicial system could be one of a few people. I can do some poking around.
I have a plan for if this blows up in our face, and I just need to know who are the most powerful people here.
Wonderful. You guys kind of get to studying essentially at Lexus's expertise. She is kind of leading this of like you guys just trying to find any sort of holes and possibilities and examining evidence. And if you so choose, you can spend the rest of the night just kind of digging into these files and figuring out everything that you can. Eventually, you guys all go to sleep. Is there anything that you guys want to deal with before you go to bed?
So Akasha waits for everyone to go to bed first, and she puts a sigil in the house for if her father has to call the army, the undead, Galandri's house would be protected, and so would her parents.
Very nice.
Fadian can't sleep, essentially. She's too much in the face to recognize what the hell Akasha's doing, so that's just paid no mind. But she just goes and stays in the library and just kind of reads to herself, and when she thinks that she's all alone, thinking that everybody is asleep, she breaks down and cries.
Can Akasha hear this?
If she wants to.
Yeah, if you're wandering around, or if you want to do a perception.
Yeah. Can I do a perception on it, or are you fine with her just hearing it?
I'm happy. Like I said, it's not that
you're not like hiding
Fadian wants to be here. No, it's that she thinks that there's no one around.
Yeah, go for it.
Akasha approaches.
Shit! You really need to not do that gliding thing. You need to please make footsteps.
I think, like, without a word, she kind of just wraps her arms around you and just let it out.
Thanks. It's kind of weird, Lexus was really expecting me to just go at him, just have at him, really shout at him for like lying and this and that. But I didn't. I don't really care about that. Obviously lying's never good. Let me be clear on that. It's not the fact that like lying as a concept is excused, but it's more that he selectively chose not to say that. And everything else about him has been real, especially what he's felt for me. And I can't be mad at that,
Yeah.
I can't be mad at someone just loving me earnestly, even with baggage.
There's a storybook I used to read in my father's library. It was about a young poor thief who fell in love with a princess, and he found a genie one day, and he used the genie to fake being a prince so he could be with her and spend time with her. In the end, she figures it out, that he's this poor thief, but she loves him anyways. It reminds me of you and Gongore.
Who the fuck knows who I am? Let's be real.
Maybe you are a princess from a faraway land.
I doubt it. If I am this like royalty and amazingly on the same level as you in the Lexus, because let's be real, I am far out of my league to be friends with two amazing people as you are, and with Winnie and Galantry and everybody else. If I am part of that elite world, why hasn't anyone tried to find me?
I can't say. I mean, all I have is storybook. They're fun. I mean, there's one about a princess that was locked away in a tower by an evil witch, and she didn't know she was a princess the whole time, and the witch was using her. Maybe that's you. Maybe people are looking for you, and you don't know about it.
Maybe. But at the moment, Gongore is my family. You're my family. Everybody here is my family, and that's who matters to me at this moment.
If that's enough for you, then that's enough for you. You don't need a big castle,
No. I'd be happy with a little shed if it just meant we were all together.
You're always welcome at my dad's house, you know that.
Thank you. I just gave Akasha the biggest hug in the entire world.
Oh, she's been hugging you this whole time. Like, it's like,
Yeah, but like it's been like that, and then
Friendship
is magic.
Friendship is magic.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Yay!
Yay!
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All the emotions.
All the emotions. The morning comes.
Oh wait, sorry, I had something.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Just kidding. JK. Lexus. Go ahead.
I think has been poring over the record all night.
Yep.
Like literally maniacally writing out
it's
something.
the Charlie Day, the Pepe Sylvia board.
Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah.
And I think at some point she goes to get more coffee and runs into Galandra. And she's like, this seems like a really nice place to have grown up.
Yes, I was lucky in many ways.
Your parents are extremely nice.
Yeah.
Definitively not evil.
Yes.
I don't know if I wanted to. I don't think I want to know what you told them about me, but They're good people.
I don't think I want you to know that either.
Okay, I think I've said enough embarrassing stuff that it's probably at least like 50% of that, I'd say, has gotten back to them.
I think you'll find that I portray you in a very, very compassionate light.
I'll believe you on that.
Yeah.
Thank you for, giving us some place to stay as we figure this out. And helping us out. This is crazy. Did you have any idea about any of this?
Not at this scale. No. I mean, I had heard of Ogar the Defiler, but it wasn't... I never knew that... I mean, I had no idea.
Yeah. No, I'm not accusing you or anything. I just...
No, I know. I mean, you've met Ogar. He's
amazing.
He's the sweetest. You couldn't... I didn't... And it's such a common Orcish name. I mean, there really are so many Ogars running around. It's...
You think there could have been a misidentification? Well, yeah, I mean, how the hell are they going to think that some guy who's evidently 20 years younger than the guy who committed these crimes is the same person? I'm honestly pissed at Lovely Bell for not handling this. Like, it's not fair to Gongore that he should be forced to stay at Westerly, otherwise people are going to arrest him and think he's his dad.
Unfortunately, and I know you're quite familiar with this, but I sincerely doubt that true justice is what is attempting to be achieved here. I imagine that things have happened. Blood has been spilt, and people want blood spilt in return. And unfortunately, Gongore is the one who is in the closest position to pay that price.
Yeah. It's interesting. How much infernal law and the world of devils is all not that much different from the law that mortals enact upon each other. There's always power imbalances, and somebody's benefiting from somebody else, and I think if it had truly been about justice, reading this file, Ogar never would have been convicted to begin with. And this is just a huge misunderstanding. But, you get somebody who people believe is capable of committing violence, and it makes them feel safe, even though the people who are really doing the most harm to them are never going to face those kinds of consequences.
It's a good thing that you have spent so much time studying devils, then.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I can handle this. I mean, what do you know about the prosecutor and the judge and whatnot, like locally from the town?
Well, it was...
am I really dealing with the cream of the crop here?
I mean, well, the people here have enough money to represent themselves quite well. From what I understand, it was a team of lawyers against Ogar, but again, I was only 3-4 years old when it happened. It was big to-dos around here when it did, and when he escaped. But, I mean, it hasn't been discussed in years.
Minds have changed.
People always find a new target to sink their teeth into.
Yeah. I'm getting some ideas. How could people possibly want to imprison somebody who is currently on a team dedicated to preventing the larger threat of devils from taking over the world? And then Lexus goes back into her drawing board and begins writing more.
Galandri looks at you. No sleep. Just, I know, the Gaga meme. No sleep, club, another club.
Club, another club.
No sleep,
Bust.
case, another legal. She looks at you, no sleep behind your eyes. Just exhausted, brain rattled by the amount of caffeine pulsing through your body. And she takes your hand and she goes, "Can I take you for a ride?" "On my horse, you pervert."
You give me no context. Oh my god.
I thought it was
I'm
quite clear.
sleepy.
My goodness, you've got no sleep. Get your head out of the gutter. It's early in the morning.
You're calling me the amount of perverted comments I've seen you try and hold back. You know, yes, okay, let's do that. Let's just forget those last like 10 seconds happened.
No, absolutely
let us
not,
go
dear. I'm afraid
on a jaunt.
I'll be reveling in that for a while.
Yeah, of course you are. That's my bad.
She takes your hand and brings you to the stables. And there's this beautiful, beautiful black horse, long flowing hair, with tiny little braids that you see have been lovingly put in, perhaps by Galandri, perhaps someone else in the house.
Oh my god, Landry.
Yes.
You were a horse girl.
Something about me being a rich girl, something about me being a horse girl. Would you like to join me or not?
Did you whisper secrets to it? Did you whisper secrets to your horse because you felt it was the only one who could truly understand you?
She pushes you.
Did you write poems? What's its name?
His name is Onyx.
That's actually badass, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good horse.
Thank you. Yes, as usual, I have excellent taste. So you guys hop on Onyx. You ride together. Wind flowing through Lex's hair. You're like holding.
Lexus is like
onto...
internally screaming because she's never ridden a horse before. I guess maybe for Westerly, she's had to for mandatory classes, but like she grew up kind of in a more urban environment. She walked everywhere.
She, Galandri pulls your arms closer around her waist. And she like whispers over her shoulder and says, "Don't worry, I've got you." You guys stop by a clearing, by a lake, and there's flowers everywhere. And it's just as the sun is beginning to rise, and the sunlight is sort of catching on the lake so perfectly that it looks like it's sparkling. And you see that Galandri has a little bag with her, and she lays out a little blanket for both of you to sit on. And you see that she has a pork roll, egg, and cheese for you, and a cinnamon bun for herself, with a little thermos full of coffee for you to have.
Midnight breakfast.
Well, it is morning. The sun is rising. It's really rather breakfast.
I'll leave behind my temporal tyranny on when meals can be eaten, because this is You're amazing. Thank you.
She smiles. You're welcome. You've been working very hard for our friends. And, well, we can't have you running yourself ragged, can we?
No, it's preferable to being alone with my thoughts at this point in time, I think. It's not that I'm happy at all that this is happening to Gongore, but it's with Akasha and Feden, I think it's been helpful to be able to deal with problems that aren't mine. I like helping. I don't like feeling like a burden. Not that I think that any of them are burdens or anything, but so I mean, yeah, I'm good. I'm doing great.
What
is it the emoji?
It's so funny. It's so funny. These moments they're trying to sabotage the Galandri Lexus moments. Galandri smiles and she says, I think we're quite alike in that way. It's much easier for me to deal with someone else's problems than perhaps confronting my own. I have many brothers and sisters to look after. They keep me very busy when I'm not at Westerly. I enjoy it. I enjoy being helpful, being needed. While I'm sure that's something I may need to unpack in therapy one day, I'm not willing to do it just yet because it feels nice and it's nice to just fucking help people sometimes.
You're good at it.
You're good at it too.
You're very helpful. I mean, we're about to see. I might be sentencing Gongore to a life. And Akasha might have to destroy this entire town.
Well, yes. Well, you know, the things you do for your friends.
Yes. I would do it all for you guys. Yeah. I mean, you guys are on this crazy journey because of my shit, so if I can help out with anything that you're dealing with, all ears. You know, let's all fix our problem. Because apparently we all have some big ones that require going on a quest and manipulating the legal system.
Yes, it does seem we all have our own shit. In terms of immediate problems, I'm not sure there's anything that really needs fixing. But I'm sorry I haven't been as forthright with you. It's taken me a while to open up to someone like this again. I had some bad experiences before Westerly.
Insight. I would like to roll insight, please.
Yes.
Ooh, backstory. Oh crap. Fuck, that's only a 13.
I don't think it's like a secret that Galandri is from a very powerful family. And with very powerful families, sometimes there are suitors that are interested in marrying into said families. She kind of like looks down and she's like, I had an ex-boyfriend who was this shitty sort of princely type. I'm sure you would absolutely hate his fucking guts.
Yeah, probably.
He made me feel awful about myself. He wanted me to be this quiet, demure sort of trophy. I seemed to constantly annoy him. I tried everything. I apologized for the smallest things. And he made me feel so small. There was a point I asked myself, I'm young, I'm gorgeous, powerful, and fun. Why the fuck am I letting him treat me this way? I hit a point, told him to fuck off. But I never forgot that feeling. I don't know if I ever fully let it go.
Shitty. You know, when somebody who pulls you in makes you value their opinion, does everything they can to let you know that you're nothing to them. And it's something that only very, very small people feel the need to do because they're terrified of being confronted with their own mediocrity and being with someone who is awesome and forces them to grow and forces them to deserve that person. And all they can do is bully and diminish and make you feel like you should be caring about what they think when they should be caring about what you think. I'm sure that was very hard for you to share. And there's also no need for you to apologize about not being forthright. I mean, like, candidly, I've lied to your face, like, several times. I mean,
I know,
like,
darling.
yeah, unsuccessfully. But I understand why you wouldn't want to share that. It's a shitty time in your life that isn't reflective of who you are as a person, but you know, it's a reminder of someone who did something and that person is no longer in your life anymore, but you can't erase what they did and how they made you feel in that moment, even though now you know that you shouldn't have ever let them do that. But that feeling, you know, I don't relate to it in the same way that it happened, but I definitely do relate to being made to feel small and insignificant and as if it should be groveling for the opportunity to get the attention of people like Wylas Pearl. You know, so different, very different, but also kind of similar.
One thing that disgusting little leech did teach me is how to smell out bullshitters, liars, manipulators, so I suppose it wasn't a total loss. I'm sorry for how many people in a similar position to me have treated you, made you feel small, like you weren't worthy. I know you know this already, but they're full of fucking bullshit and they're deeply insecure and They know that they never did anything to be in the position that they're in. All they did was be born lucky. You just continue to surprise me with how incredible you are, how amazing you are. The feats you've accomplished, and part of me doesn't feel like I can live up to that.
Lexus actually is beginning to feel profoundly uncomfortable because she's just not used to hearing nice things about herself and doesn't really think nice things about herself as a person, aside from what she can do. So I think she's just gonna be kind of quiet for a minute.
Galandri.
Just lost.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Galandri do an insight check. Oh, literally a nat one. Like, just continues to list all of your incredible virtues, and you're very smart, and you're funny, and you're very caring. The way you care about your friends and your father, and
yeah, I thank you. I really appreciate it. Listen, this has been great, and I don't want to put an end to it, but I can see like this sun is starting to rise, so maybe we should head back to prep for. Naomi.
Yeah, she
Gongore's thing.
Her face falls. And she goes, "Oh, yes, of course, yes, we should stick to the mission. Yes, that is of the utmost importance right now. Yes. Let's head back then." And
I had to do it for character.
No, I love it.
Not to interrupt
so much.
And this doesn't have to be canon, but you just hear Akasha from like a ways away go, "Now kiss."
Yes, Akasha feels it's like a disturbance. It's like a disturbance in the force, where like Akasha feels like a sapphic, like a disturbance in the a disturbance in the lesbian force.
You have like the tingle, and she's like,
disturbance in the saphosphere.
She's like something's not right. She's like, there's something is not right. Something is quite wrong.
I heard a million voices cry out that was suddenly silenced.
Oh my god.
No, I had to. I love it.
It's the meme. It's the meme from Sonic fan dubs where he's like, "Something just happened."
Yeah.
I love that meme.
I appreciate this so much because I feel like Naomi and Selene, and I feel like to me to some extent, I'm always like, fan fiction brain, I need them to kiss right now, and I love them so much, and I want them to kiss. And Kara has been edging me literally for over like the whole season, basically, of like pulling the slow burn, and it's really, really good. It's exceptional.
Yeah, Lexus does not like herself enough to believe that she deserves a relationship with Galandri.
Yeah,
and she like does not believe that Galandri. Like, she believes that Galandri values her and appreciates her as a friend, and she can kind of tell that she's kind of flirting with her.
Yeah.
But Lexus thinks she's, like, fucking with her a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, not in a malicious way, but in, like...
It's like she doesn't believe
just
her.
kind of her personality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
So...
I mean, it's juicy, but also frustrating.
So
yeah, and also I think like
No, I
she's
love it.
panicking because at this moment she sees how genuine it is, and Galendra's just been so vulnerable with her, and she's like, "Oh my god, like I am going to, fuck this up so badly if this is real, so I have to pretend that it's not real."
Yeah, no, literally.
Ugh.
So you ride back on Onyx, and Galandri is basically silent the whole time. You guys walk back towards the manor, and she is like, I need to get ready for the day.
I'm sorry. But I do really want to thank you for sharing this piece of your life. I'm sorry that things are crazy right now, and I hope you know that I do appreciate it.
No, it's fine. It's
Ugh.
I won't have it every time.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself in the doghouse.
Oh no, I love it. I love the drama. I love the drama. It's messy. She goes, it's fine. Like I said, I need to get ready.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
And then she leaves. And I'm so sorry. We are gonna end there.
Ah!
Right.
Ah.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
This is my heated rivalry.
Now you guys
That's
need
right.
to you guys need to sit on that drama until we meet next time. So thank you all so much for watching another episode of Westerly Academy. We will be having more sessions, of course. I will be posting about them on my post page, so make sure you subscribe and stay updated on when this is actually taking place and happening. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!